Okay. Yeah, I've got us live too, so um, make sure I have your input set correctly. Oh, actually, let's see here. I do not. Audio. There we go. Oh, wrong mic. Okay, now I think we're set. We're dialed in. Zoom did some kind of update where it changed a bunch of my configurations, so that's always,
Great.
it's always good. Yeah, so you were saying Temple of Elemental Evil?
Yeah,
I did.
sorry, I was late getting back. I saw you. You were asking. I think I responded, but I was like late seeing your. Did you hear that? That was
Yeah.
us.
It's pretty distant in the
I put our show on.
background,
I
but
just mute it.
right on.
I can give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, I saw you recommended staying in that tower, and
Yeah,
that makes a lot
it's
of
all the same
sense.
though. You need to get equipment. You go back to town, and then
Yeah, I did. I ran out of arrows, and my archer has actually been pretty clutch. I have a ranger in my group, so
nice.
they've been doing pretty well. And then so I got back after, selling my gems, getting some new equipment and whatnot. And then it's actually an ogre that's in the basement now.
Oh, he's a dick.
He's so hard, dude. So, but I
Yeah,
realized
it's just
that
because it's
I
so
ha-
random, right? Like he can just like they roll like crits, they roll damage. He can hit you and kill a guy in one shot. He can hit you and do virtually nothing. It's so. I
yeah,
guess it's D&D, right? It's
he keeps using I guess it's barbarian rage when I move into close quarters with him, and he'll knock
oh yeah,
out all my guys in one hit. Except for I hired the drunk guy from town who's level 4,
right.
Elmo, I think it is.
Elmo, yeah.
And then I also hired the dude who was a thief in town, and he has a ring of invisibility.
Oh, is he the
So
guy you're
what?
playing cards with? That's the guy that like.
Yeah, that they want you to kick out of the tavern.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
pretty good. I haven't got it. I didn't use him this time around, but I used him last time I played it. Yeah, he's good,
yeah, he's pretty good. So
and he
I
doesn't
ended
rip
up.
you off.
No, I guess not. Yeah, he hasn't yet, at least. So
No,
I have him sneak, and I've tried it twice, and I'm trying to do it to where I don't lose anybody. So I've restarted it a couple of times now. But I'll have him use his ring of invisibility and sneak in there behind the ogre. And then I made the mistake of sending in my paladin, who's probably like my highest AC, strongest, or like most hit points. But even she gets taken out in one hit. So I think what I'm going to do is just have my ranger and my sorcerer stay behind the doorway. I'm not sure if the ogre can make it through the doorway. I'm thinking maybe they can, but either way, I'm going to send
can't
Elmo
remember.
into hand-to-hand combat
Yeah,
because he
soften
has
him up,
enough.
and then
He has enough hit points to at least take a couple shots.
yeah.
And I've been able to get the ogre to where he's like badly injured, like almost dead. Um, and plus, then I'll have the dude with the ring of invisibility in there. I'll have him decloak and sneak attack him or whatnot.
How does the ring work? You can just use it like once a day, or it casts invisibility a couple times. Like it doesn't.
I'm
It
not
doesn't.
sure how many times per day. I've only used
Cool.
it this one time, and so I had him go invisible, and then I had him sneak in as well. And the ogre didn't notice him at all. I got him completely adjacent to the ogre, and he attacks while invisible, and then becomes visible after that
Right.
attack. So I think I'm going to be able to kill this ogre, which should be worth a fair amount of experience,
It should help. Yeah.
because I also ran
Yeah.
into
There's.
some. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and then they're going back to the whole like some party members will like take equipment. Like when you loot bad guys, there are NPCs that will just take their share. And
Oh, okay.
there's a pair of guys that want to join you. What's the name of the next town? It's like a town in a swamp.
Okay.
What's it called? Anyway, there's two guys. One guy's a monk, and I think the other guy's a rogue or like a multi-class rogue. But they're jerks,
Yeah.
and they like want to rip you off.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
One
so
guy, I
far
think
the
his name's like
NPCs have
Tuco
been
or something like that.
they've been super clutch. I mean, they're so powerful. So I think it would be much more of a grind, trying without them.
Totally. Yeah,
So
it's totally like it's even though because it's like third edition D&D, so it does the math on like experience points and like average party level and all that kind of crap. But
yeah, okay,
it doesn't make a difference. It just enables you to do more. That it balances it out. And you're probably ahead because you're able to fight bigger things sooner.
yeah,
Having a bigger
it
party,
seems
I
like
mean,
it. Yeah, because there's no way I could go up against the ogre with just my
Yeah.
party members. One hit takes
Even-
out any single one of them. So
Even like I can't remember if it's in there or maybe just be like the random encounters, but there's like these giant lizards too, and they hit hard.
oh yeah, I
It
haven't
might be
run into
it might
them
be
yet,
in where you are. There's like a watery spot. Like after you get past the ogre, they're giant. The giant lizards. I remember them hitting that hard, and they're fast. Like
oh
they just close in on you.
no, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if they were frogs or lizards because that was a little while ago for me.
Oh, the frogs. They fight you when you're on your way in there.
Okay,
Yeah, and they try and swallow a guy.
yeah. Yeah, I ran
There's
into
also
some
a
guards in
place-
the basement.
What's that?
I ran into some guards in the basement, like some order
Yeah.
of.
Like-
they didn't want to
Oh
let
yeah,
me pass.
they're like the cultists.
They're cultists. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't want to. Sorry, I shouldn't spoil it for you. You probably haven't
That's okay.
unlocked like the full story yet.
No, I
Unless
haven't gotten
do you know the
past
story
them
of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
They no, I actually don't.
Okay,
So-
no, I don't let me spoil anything for you because it's cool.
No, I assumed there would be some cultists, so that's okay. But yeah, I mean, I got down there. They're like, "You can't pass," and I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
I need to." So sorry.
Right.
And then we got into combat, and it was getting pretty late for me, and one of my party members died, so I just exited that. I think I'll be able to probably take on that encounter. I just have to
Should be okay. Yeah.
be a little more careful approaching it.
The game controls caster NPCs very well. I will say though, like enemy clerics and wizards are tough, which they should be. I think they should
Okay.
until you close in on them and you can just like gank them with your big dumb fighters. But they usually do use spells well.
And I'm still getting the hang of like optimizing my turns. It's been so long since I played 3.5. I used to know the mechanics really well, and now I don't. So, I'm trying
Even
to
just the movement, right? Like sometimes you're like, oh, I can move this far, and you're like, oh crap,
yeah,
now I can't do an action because I moved a foot too far.
Right. And I need to
Like
reload my crossbow, but I don't have enough, actions to do that. It's like, oh,
That's
dang,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun though.
There is
I
also a
enjoy it.
place if you're kind of struggling called Emerald Meadows. It might be on your map. It's marked on the map with like a cross. And if you have like you said you have a ranger
Yeah.
and you're rogue, so you can plop your party like in a safe spot, and then your ranger and your rogue can literally stealth almost the entire map and get a bunch of stuff. But there's a hill giant, but you can get the stuff without like drawing his attention. So there's like some armor
Okay.
and weapons and stuff that you can get
Oh, okay.
by stealthing around there.
Oh, cool.
And then there's it's basically just a whole bunch of skeletons, and then there's like this hill, like there's like little pods of skeletons all over the map.
Yeah.
And then there's one spot where and the screen will actually shake when the hill giant's close.
Nice.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can stealth and pick up all the stuff without drawing his attention.
Cool.
You can fight him too, but it's easier to fight him later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, I'm having trouble with an ogre, so a hill giant
Yeah.
should be even that
Yeah,
much
I
more
don't think he
difficult.
throws anything, but he just like tries to run up to you.
Yeah, I love the
But,
game. It's just I feel like I need like at least an hour or more, to really get anything
It takes
done
time,
in it,
right? Because
so,
combat,
Yeah.
like you were saying, the combat, you want to take your time and do your stuff, but it makes the fights take a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I have 7 people to
7
use
members.
in combat, so yeah.
Yeah.
So It does take a little
Yeah.
while.
And then, like, depending on the fight, sometimes, like, what you'll see once you're in the moat house too. Like, you'll get into fights where there will be probably as many NPCs too fighting against you.
Yeah, I've had a couple encounters where the zombies just keep coming and coming.
Yeah,
It is
that's
pretty
it.
cool. That's pretty fun.
It's pretty realistic, right? Like, all of a sudden, a door will open and something else will come out the
Yeah.
door. Because,
Yeah,
like, they
yeah.
can hear you fighting.
That green ooze kept dropping in on me. It would like split and it tries to like
yeah.
overcome you. Luckily it wasn't too hard to hit, so I was able to get that. But it
Yeah,
comes like in behind you as you're fighting the zombies already. So
Yeah, the oozes are really cool in that game. It was I kind of felt like it's a bit ahead of its time almost.
I mean, yeah, it still holds up today. I think it feels very
Yeah,
much
I mean,
like you're playing
that's my
D&D.
preferred game style though too. My
Yeah,
kids don't
yeah,
like those kinds of RPGs, but I love
Uh-huh.
that kind of turn-based stuff.
for sure.
Yeah, no, it gets good. And then, like, as you move on, you're like, say your casters, they can take like the crafting feats and make stuff.
Okay, cool.
So you can start making your own. You can make it. I mean, you can make like your potions and scrolls, and you can start to make like some magic items too. It's kind of neat.
Nice. Yeah, I've noticed the cure light wounds every time. I'm not sure if that's all it does, but it's cured 1 hit point. And it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough to bring somebody back to life, but wow.
It's tough though, right? Like,
Yeah, you need definitely need potions of healing. I think I only have like 1 left though in my party, so
yeah.
trying to play it careful as far as like who's getting hit and who's staying, in the back to avoid that. And then
I've just been binge watching Supernatural, so it's like I haven't really been playing any games.
Oh, really?
Did you ever watch that?
No.
Oh, there's like 15
Supernatural.
seasons of it.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that'll keep you busy.
Yeah, I'm on season 2. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's
The series follows 2 brothers as they hunt demons, ghosts, monsters, and ...
Yep, all that, all the above.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good. Like modern day. It's like a modern day. They're modern day like ghost witch hunters.
Huh.
Committing credit card fraud all along the way because they don't have a real job.
Well,
They don't get paid.
you gotta fund your operation. I mean, what are you watching that on?
It's on Prime.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
check that out then.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah. Each episode, it's one of those shows where like each episode could kind of stand on its own, but they do like stitch together, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, see if it's something that Teresa might like.
Yeah, it might be. Like, I mean,
Is
it's
it
a
more-
commitment. 15 seasons is a commitment.
Yeah, I see they put it in a bunch of different genres. Is it more horror or action?
I'd say it's probably there's definitely a strong creep factor to it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm a grown man and I don't watch it in the dark.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Hello.
There's just a few. There's a few,
Hey,
like
buddy.
there's so like they're one of the more common sort of things they deal with is spirits and ghosts. So
okay,
there are a
cool.
lot of scenes where like the camera will be on them looking one way, and then they'll turn and it'll be like face to face with the spirit, and it just like freaks you out for a second.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Teresa loves
And
that kind
and they're
of stuff.
often like
so-
gory and like not pleasant to look at.
Yeah. Looks like a bunch of handsome gentlemen here too as the cast. So
Oh yeah. Oh, and the characters, they're really great characters too in it. Like their characters are great. But then a lot of the NPCs that come in and out of it are pretty great too.
it's got gosh, what's the dude in Walking Dead that uses the bat? Oh, I'm blanking.
Yeah, Negan. He's their dad. He's the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Morgan. Negan. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. He plays their dad.
Man, it's so hard
Whatever
to like
his
him.
real name is.
Yeah, right. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which
Jeffrey
I
Dean
thought
Morgan, yeah.
the actor was Morgan or the character was Morgan. It is not. Negan
And
for
then
sure.
the other two guys are in The Boys.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, Jensen Eccles, he just joined. He's Soldier Boy in The Boys, and I think someone was telling me that the other guy, his name's Padalecki, I think. I think he's in The Boys now, but I'm behind watching that. I haven't seen that.
Okay.
It's good. I like it. It's maybe a little bit campy, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's good though.
Good dialogue too. Like
Okay.
I think it's pretty well scripted.
Oh, 93% Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well liked.
yeah.
Yeah, we've been
It's
watching.
kind of one of those shows where like at a given Comic-Con there might be an actor that was there that was in Supernatural.
Okay. Cool. We've been watching crap like the new
And like
Fear Factor and things of that nature. So it might be good to get a real show going. Next Level Chef.
What's her name? The one.
You know.
The one girl in The Walking Dead. What's her name? She's in it a lot. Rig. She plays a demon in it. In Supernatural, like a recurring. She's like constantly in and out of it. What's her name? Damn, it's gonna bug me. The character. Oh, IMDb. 1 sec. People are probably screaming at me.
I'm looking at the cast. Oh, there's a huge cast actually.
It's crazy, yeah. Like you'll see a lot of familiar faces. Okay. Here we go. Can we do the cast of The Walking Dead? Lauren Cohen. She played Maggie in The Walking Dead. So she plays I think she plays a demon that kind of comes in and out of Supernatural.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie and Glenn were like very lovable.
Really good characters, yeah.
They just did Glenn wrong. Can't get over it.
They did him dirty, didn't they? Like, holy.
They did. I feel like that's just when the show went boop. What's up, Joel? Can't hear you. We'll get there, though. We'll get there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty
You like
good.
that? You like the repair that guy did?
Oh yeah, man. Genius.
For those at home, I work
Yes,
at
I am.
I work at a dealership, and sometimes you see interesting things when you work on people's cars. And I sent them an image of a exhaust pipe.
I'm seeing
that
this now for the first time.
There's an exhaust pipe, and then there's a flange, and then at 2 points in that flange are bolts that go through and hold it together with a gasket in the middle. The top bolt of that flange is broken off, and the bottom one is just missing, or it was broken off on both sides, but it filled the hole. Now, the customer or whoever did this, I don't know who, the way they fixed that was, because if they don't, it will move around everywhere and make your car loud. They took 2 vice grips and turned them all the way to the max, and then just wrenched them on there on both tops of the flange to hold it together. I shook that thing; it didn't move. It was fully joined together. At first, we thought it was maybe welded because it worked so well, but
Yeah.
and then it put.
Oh, you
some
mean that
baling-
vice grip was just there, like permanently there?
It's I don't know if it's welded on there. I didn't check to. I didn't want to mess with it in case I undid it.
I don't know what I just walked into, but just based on the context, I have a quick question. Did you establish a safe word first? Because that's very important.
Yeah.
No, I did not. But
See, especially before you bring out the vice grips.
I saw that.
You got to set that up.
I leaned underneath the vehicle to go, lift it up, and I
Oh,
saw
the car. Oh,
I saw a silhouette of a
That's what I meant
bottom
to.
pair of a vice grip, and I was like, "Ooh, a gift!" And I looked up and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, wow!" I want to shake that guy's hand. I like whoever did that. I want to shake his hand. Tell him respect. That plus to fix that, by the way, is like $450. So I understand why they took 2 vice grips and wrenched it together.
Say good enough.
It worked, It worked. Good on him.
Nice. Yeah. I'm impressed, actually.
I am too. I just looked at it and I said, "Hell yeah!"
Looks like something I would try to do, and then my father-in-law would be like, "Well, I think I have the right tool for this, actually." Like, okay.
Show your
All
father-in-law that. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Oh, good idea. He absolutely would.
I showed my
Well-
dad that, and he was like, "Who put that on there? People these days."
Equal measures disgust and amazement. Man, we're
Perhaps
all
we could
here.
set a personal best for starting
Let's do
D&D before 9:30.
Let's
I thought you were
go.
going to be late, Chris.
I mean, I am late. Isn't the call time 9?
Well, it is, yes, but you're forgiven. Thank you for the advance notice as well.
You're welcome.
All right, so take us to a break, and then we'll roll into the game here, just so I can we can have our intensive production meeting where we go over all of the finer points of what's going to happen,
This is when Ben yells at us.
and we write the script for this episode.
Yeah, I have some questions about Act 3, so we need to circle into that when we
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's our save point, right? We save it here, guys.
Yeah, this is where like the room before the boss fight. There's a bunch of potions here for some reason.
In Dungeons and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
That's kind of far out. Mazes and monsters is a far out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
We all just freeze. Crap.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we're playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 43 of our 4th campaign together. And when we last left off, you all had secured Yaz'trin's Weavery. You had gained power over the Locke Stone, become masters of the source there. And when we signed off, there were yet more giants headed your way. They appeared to be larger, more fearsome, and even colder than the previous giants. Let's jump into the game. Edward had flown out and scouted and he was the one to see this. He brought news back to the group of you, and the giants will surely be here quite soon.
Are we Are we just standing here, fighting again? I guess we don't really have time to get away.
We need to start doing some prep again, did we not?
I did. I casted haste on Durian.
How long does this? Are
1
we
minute.
sure they're gonna be here in that time?
They should be here very, very soon.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
Yeah. So you have a +2 to your armor class. You have a bonus attack, and your movement speed is doubled.
How long has it been since we got out of our last combat?
I think we had a short rest.
I
take a
scrolled up a little bit. I saw that there was a short rest very
Did take
recently.
a short rest. Okay, so then it's over an hour. All right, so then I will be. Do I have time to? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, because they're on their way. I'm gonna go ahead and reshift into my hybrid form.
Okay.
And reactivate my. You said these ones look colder.
Yes, they have an air of frost about them.
Then I'm gonna activate the Rite of the Flame.
Okay.
Oh,
very
that's
good.
badass.
And I will take. I only meant to. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. So you see who am I? Edward. He does his usual as he shifts and he digs that claw in, but this like repeated combat, and he's starting to get a little crazy, and he kind of goes a little deeper into himself than he normally does. He's bleeding a little more out of the chest than usual. This one's definitely going to leave another scar next to the other ones.
When Edward transforms, does he funnel or channel more of his wolf traits, or do any dragon traits appear now that he also has the soul of a dragon?
Yeah, that's true, because we haven't really talked about that since that's changed. So, yeah, I would say he, when he shifts, it's still mostly wolf, but if you look really closely, the hands, the claws, are actually the fur as it comes down kind of gives way, and then it starts to shift into scales on the hands.
Oh, cool.
Just a little bit, and the his snout is a little more squared, and the fangs are just like it's a little more of that reptilian sort of look.
Yeah.
That like a dragon maw kind of thing. Yeah, that's it though.
Cool,
so it's subtle, but there is definitely an influence of it there.
Okay. Desperado, you were going to say?
Yeah, I think I was gonna do something. I think I'm maybe not going to do that, so it's okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Any other last second preparations? There's still the chaotic pilings of these large fabric rolls upon the ground in the entrance to the factory. The grease, however, has been burnt. It has been used. Peter, you found a great place to hide.
Yes.
From where to cast your magic. And the ATK soldiers, this is no longer their first time fighting giants, although it has just happened today. And they seem more resolute, braver now, ready to face this danger. And, of course, you hear the heavy footfalls of the giants, and the ground beneath you even begins to shake as these massive creatures rush through the remaining open bay door of Yaz'trin's Weavery. The others have been blocked with the corpses of giants, those corpses having had their heads removed and piked out front of the Weavery, hopefully to ward off attackers. It didn't seem to do the trick, because at least in this scenario, because you see the massive form of a giant come barreling through, and as he does, a rush of cold air enters the factory and surrounds you. He seems to be covered in frost, and even like a plume of frost, another word for frost, comes off of him as he rushes through. And there's a second with him as well. And you see behind them, rushing forward at their heels, 2 dire wolves. And behind the dire wolves, still a small group of orcs rushing to keep up, a little bit delayed. And if you guys would, please roll initiative. You guys can have advantage on initiative.
I think, especially now that he has hasted, Durian, before the giants would burst in his preparation, would pull out his giant great axe, the big one.
Okay.
Because it's, since he doesn't have to put himself at a disadvantage to use it, and this is a unique opportunity, I think he's going to take it. So,
okay.
Because
of your mastery over the Locke Stone and the altar here, that grants you advantage on your attacks. That's what we're referring to. What's going to rule out the disadvantage? Cool. Okay.
It will. And thanks to the haste, my AC goes up by 1 because I would lose the axe that has a bonus to it. So it'll be at 18 for the fight. Just something to keep in mind. But that's what I would be doing. And then they come in, and I've been very scared.
Okay. And first is Desperado.
So I am actually going to do what I thought I was going to do that I didn't do, but I'm going to do it now.
Do it.
So, Desperado just taking the pivot slightly and begins weaving some words of magic, and these kind of like these radiant like red leaves kind of waft over all of my friends as I bless everyone.
Oh boy!
And then I'm just gonna take a few steps backward. So I'm using a 2nd level spell slot so I can do all 4 of us.
Tempt me with a good time.
God, I love being blessed.
I bless. Very nice.
And you can, if you want, I'm not sure if you have the turn on, but if you turn it on, and you can turn like the auto to add to all your rolls.
Yeah, I have that.
And
I set that up the first time you cast it.
Oh yeah, cool. And that'll be all for me then. The Lady Valindra is going to watch over us in this fight.
Petyr.
How many enemies do you have in front of us?
Right.
Are you able to see the battle map?
Let me see. I think it's okay, I see it now.
Okay, and you can also see kind of through those doors a small group of orcs taking up behind the dire wolves.
Are they all grouped up at?
In a sense. What do you want? What do you want to do, Petyr?
I think I'm at the perfect angle to lob a fireball right through those doors.
Okay.
And catch everything that's outside the building.
And you're trying to catch the wolves and the orcs?
Exactly.
Okay. If you could place that fireball perfectly, you should be able to envelop all of them in flame.
I will do that.
I mean, this is the guy who hit a Yethhound through
from 150 feet
of trees, nonetheless.
Fireball is kind of my thing, man.
It's got to be good against frosty giants, right?
I hope so. So yeah, that's gonna be a base level fireball.
Okay, and so you can target the dire wolves, and then you can choose to place the fireball beyond them and try to engulf the orcs, or upon them or in front of them a little bit and engulf one of the giants as well.
I'm gonna go for the mobs. I'm gonna try to clean up the small fries. So
right.
I'm going for the orcs and the dire wolves.
Okay, roll me some damage, please.
Buddy. Anything below a 15 is a fail. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that one.
Okay, so that's the final roll, and fire engulfs the wolves and the orcs outside as they try to dive out of the way. And some of them have, one of them One of the orcs has success in. Okay, I have them. Two of the orcs have success in diving out of the way of the, brunt of this flame, but everybody else is engulfed entirely, and the wolves howl as their fur is singed. They are effectively bloodied, and half of the orcs outside, the two of them are taken up in flame and killed outright.
Okay, perfect. And I'm just gonna pull back. Actually, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I think I have faith in my companions. So that'll be the end of my turn.
And the giants, having rushed in and seeing all of these little ones around them, pick out one in particular who stands taller than the others, even by their eyes. And one of them pulls from his back a large javelin, and he goes to stab you with this Durian as he moves forward.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Peter.
And this javelin is surrounded by lightning.
Be careful there, man. Don't want to poke me too bad.
Ronnie James Dio plays in the background.
Oh.
And as he strikes you, just a line of lightning goes through you and back into the warehouse, through two ATK soldiers, and ending up with Desperado. Desperado, if you would please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I will.
And you're able to dive out of the way and only take partial damage as the lightning singes your back.
Half of what you had roll there.
Yes.
Cool.
However, the two soldiers are not swift enough to dive out of the way, and they are badly injured as they fall to one knee, effectively bloodied. The second giant steps up as well, kind of surrounding himself by the soldiers that are gathered here, and with a mighty swing of its great axe attacks Durian. And one of the axes go ahead.
Before you say that hits or not, don't say it yet. Can I react?
Yes.
Because by God, I'm going to remember to use this once.
Also, is it at disadvantage?
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. I turned that off. Oh, goodness.
Don't worry, Chris. I'm going to rob you. Okay. Yeah. All right. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
No, please use it.
Go ahead, Edward. Yep.
So we're going to -3 from your attack roll on that one.
Wow.
As I see the giant come in, he misses the first swing, but as I can tell as he's coming back that the next one's going to hit.
Yeah.
And I still have some of the blood on my fingers from where I carved into myself, and I like flick my hand at him and splash of blood in his face, catch it in his eye just as he's about to swing.
Sadly, even though he is blinded, it is still enough to hit Durian straight in the chest.
All right, well, I don't know what to tell you then, man.
Thank you for trying.
I thought, wasn't your AC higher now?
I am opting to use my other great axe, which is why it hits me.
I didn't catch that you had that.
Which is unfortunate, but that's how
okay.
it is.
It was worth a shot.
We tried.
Anyways.
It could have worked.
Edward was not metagaming, which is commendable.
I would never.
He would never.
How dare you, sir?
What an accusation. With that, Durian gets bloodied because he is not raging currently.
The two dire wolves rush into the warehouse. teeth gnashing, and they move in to attack Edward.
But I'm like one of them. At 2 doggy? Edward is just a little bit sprier than they are, and is able to sort of bump them aside and miss it. So we're at disadvantage, right?
Because they surround you as a pack, it does overrule one of the disadvantages.
Okay, so it's straight rolls then. All right. Well, in that case, then Edward is deflecting away the one, and as he's doing that, the other one gets behind him and catches him on the shoulder.
Very good.
And I need a strength saving throw. Am I close enough to?
No, not yet.
No. All right.
All right,
we
bro.
still have
But you're blessed.
I am blessed.
Did you concentrate on that?
Stay blessed.
Doesn't matter if I'm blessed. I ain't that blessed. I'm prone. That's fine.
The 2 orcs rush in behind the massive walls, wall that is these 2 frost giants, and they hurl their javelins at Durian, seeing that he's already been badly injured, struck by the giants.
Oh, please, please, guys.
Okay, sorry. Here's the second roll for that.
You don't gotta do this. Come on. I duck out of the way behind one of the cloth barriers here.
Okay, and all of the javelins just soar through the air, falling to the ground beyond you. Then Petyr. Do I? No.
I had it initially written wrong.
Oh, okay.
If you're referring to my notes, the most recent one is correct.
Thank you. Okay, because Petyr went, and then Durian.
Durian gets up, spits some blood out of his mouth, says, "Oh, this hurt. Why does it hurt more when I'm not upset? I don't understand." And I'm gonna look at the one that, I guess the one that's closest. I want to hit the one that hurt me real bad, but I'm gonna prioritize the lives of the soldiers and Kevin, and I'm gonna go after the one that's closest to them. And with my big axe, and as I'm blessed, he's going to rear up for a mighty swing, and I'm going to take a penalty to hopefully increase some bigger damage as I go and try to just really kneecap him, just get him right in there. So, oh wait, did it roll
Your
bless?
axe cleaves into the giant's knee.
Oh, it didn't even roll bless. Well, I'll have to figure that out later. So I deal a mighty blow to it. And
Indeed.
seeing as how it's working, I'm like, oh, no, we got this. We're good. I say, sweating.
This giant, though large and slow, has just a number of hides that have been stitched together that guard its body from your great axe in this situation.
Well, let's see. I believe with both of those rolls, it did not, or maybe it did include bless. No, it did not.
See it, man. They would have rolled the dice. Yeah.
So that's for I guess that's 2 more to each of those.
With Desperado's blessing, your strike is true.
Yeah, you did.
For both of them or just one?
Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason I saw a +5. Actually, it makes both of them effective. Yeah.
It does the penalty weird. It's plus -5.
Yes, I don't know how else to
That's okay.
make
That
it work, but
Okay.
all right, you big man. I spit out some blood. I'll fight you in the ring. And as I say that, I'm gonna down a potion of healing. That's my bonus action. I'll take you down. I'm gonna do a greater, and that'll be
Does
it for
Bodhi always play a drunk guy?
I've been hit so hard. I lost half of my blood in many attacks.
Did you spike his
Still
healing
counts.
potions?
It's not even healing potions. It's just rum.
Very good.
That's
Good roll.
That is good.
You feel revitalized, and Edward.
It was a greater healing potion, mind you.
And Edward.
Edward's turn. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do mechanically. Then I'm going to roll the dice, and then I'll tell you how it works out thematically.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to beat the crap out of one of these wolves. And if it's not still standing while I still have attacks, I will beat the crap out of the other wolf.
Understood.
Okay. 3 attack rolls coming up with a blessing. We have advantage on our attacks, right?
You do. Yes, the power of the source facilitating your blows.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, great. So the way this happens is the Edward's on the ground because he got pulled down by the one wolf, and the other one that missed him is like hovering over him, and Edward just claws straight up and grabs the first one by the throat, and then like uses it as leverage to pull himself up.
And it becomes a corpse as you do so.
Great. And so then I turn and I throw him down, and without missing a beat, I spin around with an open claw and slash at the one behind me, and make the other two attacks at them.
With those 2 strikes, this one becomes a corpse as well.
All right.
DM, I've made a mistake.
Okay.
I forgot my haste attack. The whole point of the spell.
Yeah, that's key.
Okay, well, we're only 1 turn beyond you, so you can go ahead and do so.
All right, it'll be quick. Same deal. Oh, I don't think it would have. Maybe I don't know.
And
you tell me if that helps.
That will not do the trick.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's too bad because that's good damage you roll.
That is very good damage.
Is that all from Edward?
Yeah, Edward will then at that point he's going to draw attention away from his friends. He knows his buddy's in trouble and he needs to tank up a little bit. So he's going to run straight across, like behind the giant, and just put himself right in between the orcs and try to just aggro them. I just as a reminder, I have the mobile feat, so since I made an attack, I don't accrue any opportunity attacks or anything from like the giant or anything.
Okay. Hey, you just run between his legs, and you're too quick for him to make a strike against you. And after you have all engaged in combat here, you hear in your minds a sound like a very high frequency that drops rapidly, becomes a very deep low frequency until you cannot hear it anymore, much like when they fire the Death Star. And you feel suddenly weaker, somewhat bereft of magic or whatever enhancements were granted to you by the source, by your installing the Locke Stone, and you no longer benefit from those boons. Something has happened.
Okay.
And next is Desperado.
So taking up his rapier and his shield, Desperado is going to wade in between Kevin and the other ATK soldiers and engage this frost giant here.
Okay.
Kind of as a dance, he just kind of glides into combat, bringing his rapier to bear on this frost giant. And he brings it, and he's going to do so. Here it comes.
And both strikes are true.
All right. So just drawing a crisscross on this frost giant's chest with his blessed rapier.
And the wounds sear and flare with radiant energy for a moment. And the frost giant is effectively bloodied.
Is that the same? Sorry, is that the same one that Chris was Edward was attacking, or that's the different one, right? The one up top.
I was attacking the dire wolves.
Oh, that's the one that Durian was attacking. I'm sorry. And that'll be all for me. Thank you. Although I am gonna take a healing potion as well with my bonus action.
Very good. I did pass the ATK soldiers and Kevin, who I will act for now. And they rush against this giant. Even Beryl moves in to attack. Two of them standing at range, but the other four soldiers and Kevin making their attacks. And Kevin and half of their numbers strike true against the giant, further damaging it.
This is important, Ben. Did Barrel get a hit in?
We'll see if he's one of the ones that hit. He tried.
Disappointment.
Then Petyr.
He'll make great fodder.
Now he has to live after this. He can't die.
He has to live so I can tell him I'm disappointed.
Seeing that giant being surrounded, I'm gonna try to cast Dissonant Whispers at it, as he hears a cacophony of laughter and wicked sounds and slurping noises in his head. If you could make a saving
The
throw
giant
for me.
clutches his head and shakes it, but is unable to shake it free of your Dissonant Whispers.
So he is going to be forced to use his reaction to move, provoking some attacks of opportunity, I believe.
Yes, he rushes away from this whole group of soldiers and
he
rushes
is
out
also-
the door.
And he is also going to take some psychic damage on the way out.
Okay.
Durian strikes out with his now harder to wield giant great axe.
And your strike is still true, although it is now much heavier in your hands. Wow. And as he flees the madness that you have cast upon him, Petyr, this small, I guess, battalion of soldiers slash into him, and Durian's blow fells him. And in a mighty heap, he falls upon the pile of rugs strewn across the ground, slain outright.
Nicely done, you guys.
Hell yeah.
You guys did it. You all did it as a team. Everybody except you, Barrel.
Ouch.
The other giant, fresh still, frost and mist emanating off of its frigid body.
While
Turn-
it's still my turn, Bet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead then.
While it's still my
Holding
turn,
priority.
But
can I search my repository of arcane knowledge that I recently acquired to figure out what exactly is going on here?
What is your bonus to Arcana?
It's a +3.
Something has happened to the Locke Stone or the altar. In some way, that connection has been severed, and it must be as a result of the Locke Stone being taken or the altar destroyed. Something bad has happened in the altar room.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Durian because he's the fastest one among us right now,
Huh?
Okay.
and say, "The altar, we have an intruder."
All right. Sure, I'll figure it out.
Is that all?
That'll be my turn.
And towering over Durian, the frost giant levels his own great axe of rivaling proportions to Durian's. Striking two heavy blows against the orc.
All right, hold on a second.
You're fine, right?
Durian coughs up a lot of blood. It's a scary amount of blood. I'm bloodied again. Oh, ow! That hurts.
You're not raging.
No, I'm not.
Oh no. That one round would have killed Petyr.
Okay. And on either side of Edward, the orcs also wield great axes, swinging it at Edward.
What's up?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Edward is too swift. Then Durian.
All right. If I had to mentally project in my head how far away the room for the altar is, I am very fast, but I don't know if I could get there necessarily. I could dash. I could go 160 feet in a round.
Oh, wow.
Or, yes, because if I try to leave without disengaging, I will die. It's just not going to happen. So I can go 160 feet. I don't know if they'll get me near the room or not.
It'll get you about halfway there. Basically to the entrance of the basement. You might be able to see what's going on from there, or maybe not. Again, that basement is kind of one large room with the altar chamber off to one side, and then the passageway leading to the underworld on the opposite side of the room.
I think, yeah, Peter, you got it. I'll go check it out, man. And he's going to use that as pretense to run away so he doesn't get killed, and is going to move 160 feet with his haste action being a disengage. And along the way, he is going to drink a potion as a bonus action, a normal one. Yeah, you got it, guys. I'll figure out what's going on. You got this, man. Don't worry about it.
And the frost giant just looks dumbly as you back out of range of
See ya.
him. And then you get to the bottom of the stairs leading to the basement, and you can see across the room the door to the altar room is open, and you see a drow, cloaked in dark purple.
Yeah.
Standing within the doorway.
I knew it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You see
Hey, the parlay is still on. I hope you know. And we're killing him pretty good up there. So if you could just put that back, that'd be very nice of you. Please.
And in its hand, you see the Locke Stone covered in yarn, in silk, woven from the spider webs. The drow looks at you. And then it is Edward's turn.
Well, Edward don't know nothing about any of that. He's just dealing with orcs.
Back to the battle with the orcs and the giants.
Yeah, whatever. That sounds like a Durian problem. Yeah, Edward is gonna unleash on the orcs. Surprising no one. We're gonna. Well, I still have the advantage. Okay. There's the first attack. Second attack.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes,
there's a crit.
Hiya! Your first strike fells one of the orcs.
Okay. Then the second strike, I will take at the other one. My crit. God, I've never rolled a crit. I don't think. I don't know for sure. It's max +1, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I've got my right plus the thing plus that. So that's 3d6. So that's 18 plus 6, 24. So it's 25.
You just sever the orc at its torso, and it slumps in two equally measured pieces, slain.
Oh wait, well, I guess I killed it either way, but there's a +2 on top of that for my damage modifier. I forgot.
He's even more dead.
Yeah, he's even deader than you realize. All right, and I still got my bonus action attack.
Okay.
Or I should say I still have my bonus action, which I will use for an attack. And so I'm gonna turn around to the giant that's next to me there.
Sure.
And I will rush up onto him and I will make some snide comment about calling him tiny or something along those lines, and then I will attack him with another crit.
Hiya.
So it's another 20. It's 27, not 25. So I counted it wrong. So
7 with some fire in there for good measure.
The giant is surprised at the strength of your attack. And Kevin commands the remaining. Is that all from Edward?
I'm sorry. Yes, that'll be it for me. I'll stay in combat with the giant.
Kevin commands the remaining soldiers to charge, and they move into melee with the giant. A number of them striking true. We'll see if Beryl is successful or not. Again, brave, but
we're gonna change Beryl's nickname to 9.
I like how he's trying his best, truly, we're the only person he's rolling for. I know he's got.
The thing is, he really
rolls.
brings a good spirit to the team.
That's okay.
You know,
you can put me there, Ben. That's where I'll be. Next turn.
Beryl's the personality hire.
Yeah, he's there to raise morale. That's kind of it.
Notice how Beryl doesn't have a last name, guys.
Cut into the giant, and then it is Desperado.
Yeah. So seeing this, Desperado just kind of glides in gracefully between all of his friends here, right up to this frost giant, and I guess I'd have to be there. Sorry, with his rapier poised, and he's just gonna start making X's on this guy's belly.
Okay.
In a graceful flurry.
And you strike true against the frost giant. It's unable to move out of the way.
And then, what do I do after that? I just stay there, kind of like with my shield up and my rapier just kind of poised over the top of it, just glaring at him. And that'll be all for me.
Then Peter.
Hey, Ben.
I don't like that tone. What do we got?
Would you say that giant is surrounded again?
I would say he's surrounded by your allies.
Would you say that? Because I know a spell that's really useful in those kinds of situations, man.
Second verse, aim the first.
I'll take the bait. What are we doing?
Let's hit him with a Dissonant Whispers.
Whatever, Ben. You can always just say no. Just give it a legendary resistance.
I just feel like I have to let my friends shine. You know, I'm just such a team player.
I love it.
Let's hit him with a Dissonant Whispers.
Oh.
And let's do that at 3rd level.
Okay, and the giant shakes his head in madness and is turned by your magic and tries to flee again. This will provoke opportunity attacks from Desperado and Edward, as well as the ATK soldiers of Kevin.
All right, Ben, roll for Beryl.
Okay.
See if he gets a hit in.
Beryl.
Hey!
Oh, if he dies, let Beryl have the kill.
Yeah, if it dies, Beryl has to kill it.
And if it doesn't die, let it die so Beryl can have the kill.
Edward and Desperado.
This.
Edward, you made your attack. I see that. Okay, and you did hit him.
Oh. You know what?
To see it.
It's okay.
Ones.
It's to give Beryl his time to shine. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he pulled his punch on purpose.
And the giant, caused to flee by Peter's magic, is cut down by the ATK's soldier, and surely enough, Beryl lands the final strike.
And of course, Durian's in the basement where he can't see it.
He'll never believe it.
He'll never believe it. Yeah.
I know. I don't believe you. No, that didn't happen. No, he's making stuff up.
And I'm gonna use the rest of my turn, Ben, to make my way towards my friend Durian, and try to back him up.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna immediately head that direction as well.
And it's gonna take me like 2 hours to get there, but
like 1.
My movement speed
Well,
is 50,
just slow
so I'm
guy.
not that far behind Durian, even while he's hasted.
Peter is taking a horse-drawn carriage. Edward is taking a bullet train.
Actually, Ben, if you'll let me, I do have a something that I haven't used yet. It's called a figurine, a wondrous figurine, and I believe it's the dog.
Okay.
So if I could try to use half my movement to get on
forgot
it
about that.
and try to make my way towards my companion Durian, I'd probably get there a little faster.
Nice.
I don't know the mechanics offhand of the figurine.
don't
Do
either.
you have to use an action to?
I've
use
always
that.
used it. out
It's
of
usually half
combat.
your movement to mount something.
Yeah, but the figurine itself.
But
Yeah,
as far
'cause I
as
haven't
turning the
used it.
figurine
Deploying
into
it.
the
Yeah.
dog.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Flip.
you do.
I think it's an action to activate them.
You do, yeah. So
It's usually an action.
I'm
for a magic item.
rummaging in my pack for it
Okay. And rushing towards
and
where
rushing
Durian
towards
is.
him. Yes.
Okay. Before you, Durian, in the basement, it is a single drow, and again, cloaked, not heavily armored and outfitted as the other warriors were. And I'm sorry, just to confirm, do you speak Elvish?
No, I'm an
Okay.
orc. What?
You you hear what sound like very delicate words of magic, and the drow disappears before you. And you hear what is your passive perception?
I don't have super great perception. 14 is what it says.
8 plus your
Yeah.
8 plus 6. Okay. And you just hear the one or two very light footsteps move across the room. And the drow is gone.
Moving across the room in my direction or away from me?
It's hard to tell. You simply hear a couple of footsteps, very light. So you know that it has moved. And Durian, it is your turn.
All right. Could I? And this is an interesting point where we're at. Dash, disengage, hide, or use object interaction. Okay. First thing could I use my action to try and hear? Try and perceive where he's at? If he's in the room with me, or if I can try and figure out if he's going down the stairwell or not.
You can.
Okay. 'Cause I can't use my haste action for that, unfortunately.
Make your check at disadvantage, please.
Oh. Okay.
Oof. We'll have a contest here.
Oh.
You listen keenly, but only those two footfalls, resonate in the room, and then you hear nothing else.
That is disappointing.
That sucks.
That does suck pretty bad.
How soon can I get there?
Here's what I'm gonna do, because I currently have no way of determining where this guy is going. So Durian is simply going to drop the giant axe, because I cannot imagine it would be very effective in a small tunnel. And I'm going to pull out my bloodthirsty axe. And I'm just going to leave the giant axe in the basement. I'll pick it up later. Like, no one else can steal it. I'm not worried about that. And Durian's going to run, and he's going to pass the traps and go down the stairwell. And he is moving like 80 feet or something like that. And he is going to essentially, because I assume this stairwell is not very wide, is it?
The tunnel is not wide. It's not even 5 feet wide.
Yeah, Durian's going to run down the tunnel, and
Durian, before you do, please, there is a diagram on the wall as you enter of the traps. You did not have enough time to really analyze it, so rushing through the room, you will need to. You were able to look at the diagram, so I will grant you advantage, but you will still need to make dexterity saving throws. Just one, please.
I think I'll do that. Yeah.
And you're
I
still
was gonna,
blessed.
I was gonna say you do have advantage
blessed.
also from haste.
Yes.
Well,
I
he
got
has advantage on deck saves anyway.
Yeah, I got advantage from. I don't know if it works against traps, but I have advantage in various different ways, and I am blessed, and hopefully, it's better than my perception, which it is.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
you're
I
able
dodged the
to
traps
dodge the tripwires. Absolutely.
just through instinct alone, and I'm going to run down the tunnel. And my hope is, if he is invisible or if he disappeared in some sort of magic way, I'm going to physically hit him. And if he's not there, I'm blocking his path from leaving through.
What's your move speed for this turn after using
80.
your action to perceive?
Oh, it's a lot
It
of feet.
is 80 feet, and if I don't hit him within the first 80 feet, or however far I get into the tunnel, I'm going to dash with my haste action to go another 80 feet. I'm booking it. I'm not letting this guy get away with this after I try to make things peaceful.
So your move is doubled, right? Of course.
Yes, 40 to 80 normally, and then another 80 on top from dash.
You rush into the tunnel. There's a short staircase, and then it becomes just roughly hewn rock used as a passage, nothing more, nothing decorative about it. And you smash into something invisible. You hear a grunt, and you yourself stumble as well, but you're able to keep your footing. You know that you've caught this drow, and you've crashed into them. However, standing only several feet away as this tunnel opens up, and you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It opens into a small chamber, and you see there, with swords poised, they've obviously heard you rushing down the tunnel, a small cadre of elite drow warriors, weapons drawn, pointed at you.
Neat. Hey guys, what's up? Your man here that stole the thing tried to speak to me, but I didn't understand what he was saying.
They look at each other, quite surprised at you having arrived in this manner.
Look, I'm gonna be for real with all of you down here. I'm willing to die down here, and I'm gonna kill you all in the process of it. So either you give me that thing back and you all leave, and we can still have that parlay, or it's about to get bloody, either by me or by you.
We can accommodate the first half of your proposition. The part where you die. And the rest of you, are the rest of you rushing after Durian at this point?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So for you guys who are, markedly slower than Durian, it will take a couple of rounds.
Yeah.
So we'll shift back, as you guys rush towards the basement, knowing that there's an issue there, having heard Petyr, back to Durian.
On the dog bend, I am covering 40 feet with its normal movement, so with a dash it'd be 80 per
Okay.
round.
And my speed is 50, so I'm going 100.
Okay.
But my double move is 70, if that matters. I'm the slowest of the three of us.
Okay. Otherwise, Petyr would have been left a little bit behind.
I know that dog is saving me. I was saving it for this kind of situation.
The drow says to you, we held true to our word. We did not interfere. Now let us make a deal. And he becomes visible before you, picking himself up off the ground.
I didn't get to use my blind sight.
This drow mage.
Oh.
There is no need for bloodshed.
Okay. You got me listening. Are we still in combat? Are we still in initiative?
We are in a loose initiative. What you have the opportunity to act before your allies get there. You can do as you please, Durian.
So, these Drow aren't playing nice, and picture where we are again. I'm in the tunnel that's very tight, right? And it's kind of like gotten to the point where it opens up into a smaller chamber area. Because I need to understand where I am physically in order to
Okay.
figure out what I'm doing here.
We'll say the chamber is small, about 15 by 15 feet, underground.
Mm-hmm.
And you have stumbled into the mage kind of in the archway, the entrance to this. So you would be alone and standing in the tunnel that leads to this smaller chamber. And before you, we will say there are 3 drow in addition to the mage. So 4 total. 3 with swords drawn.
And where's the mage currently? Is he? We just bumped into each other? He didn't move yet?
He kind of stumbled forward as you crashed into him and became visible as he picked himself up from the ground to speak to you. And he is the one who is addressing you at this point.
All right. Okay. Now, let me read. Okay. So I have 3 attacks, 2 with my action, 1 with it, 1 with the haste, and I'm reading my sheet because I'm trying to figure out.
Don't be a hero.
No, I'm not being a hero. I'm being smart. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try and grapple the mage in front of me.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Now, you substitute a grapple attack with a normal weapon attack, correct? I don't do this very often. I believe that's how it works. So I effectively have 3 chances if I don't get it very immediately. Would you say that? Would you say that's how that works?
Sorry, I'm dying over here.
Help me out, people.
I'm looking at it. I'm double checking.
It substitutes one of the attacks.
Okay.
Apologies. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to try and grapple this guy with my main action, my normal action, of one of my 2 attacks to see if I can get him.
Okay. So we'll make a opposed checks here.
Okay. And I'm rolling my athletics, correct? Right?
Yes, whichever you choose.
Very much so, my athletics. All right.
Okay. And so you lay hands on the drow mage.
The way I'm going to picture it is I took my great axe and I looped it around his chest, and I'm holding him to my chest with the great axe with the handle around his chest, and I'm going to start backing up into the tunnel. And since I am grappling someone, my speed is halved, but that means I still have 40 feet. And with my action, my haste action, I'm going to dash another 40 feet back. And with my adrenaline rush, I'm going to dash another 40 feet back with my bonus action, moving 120 feet.
So you can move half speed while forcing movement.
Yes. Using my haste action to dash, using my bonus action with adrenaline rush to dash again, and also get some temp HP, which is greatly appreciated. And my normal speed to dash, or to move 40 feet. So I grab him, and I say, all right, I'm taking a hostage, but we can still negotiate. And I go all the way up the stairs. All the way up the tunnel.
Yeah, I double checked it just now, Ben. It says you can move a grappled creature with you, but only at half your speed. So yeah, he found a loophole.
No, I'm a hurt barbarian with no rage. in a room full of people who are going to stab me to death.
Okay.
Yet still very angry. Right?
Durian, you
I'm
pull
pissed.
this. You
I'm
pull
taking a
this
hostage.
Drow mage out of the chamber beneath the earth and back into the basement.
Fuck
And
you
as
guys! I'm
do,
getting out of here.
You see before you the other Drow moving down the hallway, following you. And you meet in the basement your allies who have rushed to your aid. And so we can... we'll keep initiative at the order in which you arrive. So Edward, then Petyr, then Desperado. You rush into the basement to see Durian backing out of the tunnel that leads to beneath the earth. And he has a Drow mage restrained. And you see beyond him the dark figures of 3 Drows, perhaps their blades glinting in the torchlight of the basement. And they're moving into the basement as well. Edward, it is your turn.
Can I speak and let him know that?
Yes, you may. Yes.
I'm backing up, and I'm gonna say to whoever is like, all right, this guy's got the thing on him that lets the magic happen. I got him. There's 3 more in the tunnel, and I'm gonna yell down at the guys down there. If you come up here into this room, I'm throwing him into these traps.
And you sense that they stop.
Now, one of you come over here and get this thing from me, and I speak to my friends, and now I'll give up the rest of my time.
Okay, Edward.
Okay. Edward will approach the mage that Durian is holding, and just get like that, his whole snout right into the guy's face, just growling, just like, stinking bloody cowards! You agree to a parley with us, wait for us to be in mid-combat and sneak in behind us to take from us? There's no honor in that. I thought the Drow fought with honor. Give it back. Where is it?
Oh, I must have dropped it.
Well, I guess I'll just have to search you for it, won't I? And I attack him. It's just claw to the gut.
Oh my goodness.
How exciting.
Your boy might survive some swipes from my boy, but he won't live through these traps.
And then as I strike the first time, and I look at him again, do you remember where you left it now?
I told you, I dropped it in the other room. They have it now. Hiya! And you slash into him, critically hitting.
Oh my god.
If you don't have it, you'll no use to us. And I turn and I start walking down the hall towards his buddies. Taking a quick moment to take a refresher glance at the map.
Okay, with just a glance, you can make a dexterity check with advantage to try to move past the traps.
I'll take that.
And you're blessed.
And I'm blessed.
Stay blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Big bust. Bam.
I think that should probably do it.
You move easily past the traps. Wow.
Yeah, it's almost as if Edward plotted out his steps ahead of time, because he doesn't even break his gait. He just steps over and past each one as he walks down.
No, he's like a werewolf and also a dragon, but it seems like he's a cat right now. Look at him step through all that.
Okay, and let's take a quick break before we see how this situation
or Edward
unfolds.
Murders anyone else.
Was not exactly expecting this to unfold this way, which is part of the beauty of the game. So,
you think you can mess with me, dog? You can get in my head? I'm the shenanigans boy, all right?
We will take a break, and then we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Very well. I'll tell you my story.
GG's, guys.
But I do hope you're clever enough to understand that every tale we're telling is half-truth evolution. I am Petyr Underleaf, born in the gutters of a city that burned, but reborn from the ashes of men too proud to look beneath their own boots. Gold changes hands easily when whispered promises come with a smile, and a dagger behind the curtain. I built empires on secrets, toppled houses with forged letters, and seduced my way, half the nobility, with nothing but charm and conveniently timed scandals. And yet here I am, see. The Fae, those glittered-eye monsters draped in beauty, don't just steal children or mislead lost travelers. No, they steal stories, and I was too interesting to resist. One moment I was slipping poisoned into the goblet of a lord's masquerade, and the next I woke in groves of singing trees, the ground breathing beneath me, and a voice like moonlight in my skull. Call it the court of glass, the theater of torment and Fae wager on more. They were as if they were chess pieces. Now I fight with not sword or strength, but the most dangerous weapon I possess, my mind. I intend to survive this ridiculous game, not just survive, thrive. I've already begun sowing seeds among lesser archfey, whispering doubts, stoking rivalries, and even here power has cracks, and I plan to climb through them.
So Edward's story actually begins quite a while back. His early life was a very simple one. He lived in a quaint, unremarkable house in a quaint, small, unremarkable village, with just him and his lovely bride. It was a simple but a happy existence. Till one day, fortunately, when I was on my way home and traveling alone, and I was attacked, captured, and held for a very long time by an archfey in the area who, excuse me, not an archfey, by an archdruid in the area who was attempting to enhance the powers of his own wild shapes. But in order to do so, he was trying to perfect some sort of concoction to accomplish that. I served as his guinea pig. We went through several different versions of it until he found something that sort of worked. It transformed me into a ferocious monster, and I immediately bit his neck out. I escaped, found my way home, told my wife of what had happened, and she called me a monster, said she would not have that curse near her, and kicked me out. Told the rest of the village, and I was shunned from existence. So in a desperate attempt to try to regain and reclaim my previous life, I searched for anyone that could help me to remove this curse, and that eventually landed me right into the lap of a particular archfey who made a deal with me. Said that if I removed any and all monsters that existed within a cavernous area, that I would be free of my curse. I foolishly accepted this deal and went about my way. Not realizing, of course, that myself being within these caverns made it, in fact, full of monsters, because me. I did eventually figure out this plight. Unfortunately, it took several centuries before I realized that I had been fooled. And as such, I sort of gave up on that particular instance, have learned to accept that this creature is a part of me, whether I like it or not. Learn to accept that every facet of my prior life that I've ever known is gone. And I've replaced all of that with a burning desire for vengeance That can only be sated by the blood of the Archfey that did that to me. Anyway, that's my story.
So usually these sorts of stories begin with a young, jovial character thrust into a life-changing scenario, setting them on some kind of unplanned trajectory. But they aren't usually embarrassing or humiliating. Oh wait, my apologies. I should introduce myself first. I'm Desperado Phineas Theos, the third of my name, after my grandfather and my great-great-grandfather. My older brother, Silverado, you might have heard of him. He did some pretty great things for the people of Gira. He left some time ago, a few years ago now. Hasn't been heard from in quite a while. Our home, our village, sits within the Redwood Forest, just on the edge of Dunsmuir Lake. Anyway, Silverado's leaving home for me was really tough. I thought we'd be in the forest together forever, our families growing up together. But after he set off, I realized I needed to find my place in this world too. I just wasn't sure what that looked like. I wasn't sure what that might be. And my friends and I, we spent most of our time just messing around on the shores of the Dunsmuir, like any, young elf might do. When we weren't in school or training, that is. Usually these times on the lake were involved the weird games, always involved lots of wine. Not the junk from around here, the good stuff, good elven stuff. But on one sunny afternoon, everything kind of changed for me. It was a day like any other. It was sunny. It was nice. We were on the lake, between swigs of wine, knots of the good bread. Wine was a bit off. We paid it no mind though. It didn't matter. But I'll never forget that giggling, cackling sound. It still haunts me. We were laying there with our dipping our toes in the water, staring at the sky. Those days when you're just trying to avoid the world and that's catching up to you. It was one of those times, all of a sudden I began to realize something was amiss. Not quite right. I couldn't wiggle my toes, my fingers, I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't move my arms or legs. I wasn't quite sure what had happened. None of us could move, but we could see and we could hear quite well. I could hear really well. You know how they say when you lose one sense, all your other sense are heightened. They're very right. The dancing and the laughing and cackling sound all around us. I couldn't tell what they were. I found out later from my father they're called bogles, tricksy little fey creatures. Anyway, they took everything. They took everything from us: our food, our coins, our clothes, our dignity. By the time I could move again, they were gone. There was no trace of them. There we were on the shore of the Dunsmuir, naked, exposed, robbed, and humiliated. I promised myself I'd never let my guard down like that again, especially around fays. And after that experience, I took my training much more seriously. It opened my eyes to the world and the things that are around us. Nothing is as it seems in our world, and even in times of peace, things can change in an instant, it seems. After the thing with the bogles, I kind of developed this issue with others touching my food. I trained in the community kitchens and learned some really good elven cuisine. I became a pretty accomplished chef, But when I wasn't in the kitchens, instead of spending my time at the lake, I practiced with my bow and my blades. I'd hoped that I wouldn't ever need to use them, but I wanted to be prepared in the event that I did. And it was around that time that the lady in the lake came to me. Apparently, she'd been watching me. I had no idea, but the first time I saw her, she appeared as this regal elven maiden, wearing this fairly pristine sylvan plate mail. She talked to me about how she was ready to take on a champion, someone to carry on her mantle. She would spar with me, and she helped me hone my skills with my bow and my blade. She told me about how she was one of the protectors of my people long ago, a great knight. No idea. She fought in the great battle of the Redwood Forest, the one that gave Redwood its name. She was a real great warrior, and she fought bravely in that battle. She had eventually fallen, but Dunsmuir favored her, and her spirit lives on in the lake. She watches over our kin and in service of him in Dunsmuir. She asked if I could prove my worth. She would empower me to do great things. He asked me to seek out one of Dunsmuir's most faithful followers, my brother, actually, Silverado. She says he's lost but not gone, and that's what brings me here.
I was with my pa in the woods, hunting for food on a long trip away from home. I was gored by a boar, and I was a little confused, and I was very sad. I took his book he scratched letters into, and so I could learn more about him. He didn't really talk a lot about anything. He was an orc of few words. I took his book, and I headed to find someone smart that could help me understand what all these letters mean and what words they make. Nobody seemed to understand or make sense of the scratches except a mage who was up and coming, and, he seemed like he could help me understand what was going on here. He said he could cast a spell that would help me learn, but it costs a lot of money, and I didn't have any money. So I went to go north to the New World in search of knowledge or money, and the first place I got to was a nice farm run by a nice old couple, the Hopkins. The man of the farm who ran it, he would give me some of his free time when he had it to help me learn how to read Common, which was, not what was in my father's book, as I learned later. But he couldn't give me all his time, so he had his son Kevin teach me. He was nice. He was pretty mean sometimes, but it was a good experience. Soon after, I left the farm to go wander and look for other orcs that have been spotted, and then maybe I could learn from them. I got some help from a small little goblin named Glasses. I helped him out once when he's getting stomped by some orcs, and some other goblins, and I asked him if he's seen any other orcs running around, and he seemed to let me know whenever he was in the area. I met some okay people I went to go do some jobs with, and then I just stuck with them when all my leads ran empty. There was a dwarf, a goblin guy, and like a weird wood elf that spoke funny. We're cool.
Cutting. He's gonna die, and if he doesn't die, I'm gonna finish him off and kill him, and then follow you.
I took us back live while we wait for Joel, just because our video interlude ran out. And man,
So, watch what you say, guys.
watch it. It flubbed
Watch
all my window captures for us again. It seems like if I Control Z to undo what I've done, then it kind of screws me over here. I was trying to get you guys all dialed in here, the right size.
I'm sorry I had to swear it, but I felt like it was needed in the moment. I used up my 1 for our PG rating.
It's okay to swear on YouTube.
I know
They changed how that works. I think if you're not like completely belligerent within the opening of the video, it's not an issue, is what I've heard. So
it's like basically like if you're good within like the first 15 minutes, they're not going to moderate it beyond that.
yeah, and you're also allowed to swear. Like it's not, they don't flag that for they don't like shadow ban you or something if you do happen to swear, to my understanding.
There was a YouTuber named RT Games, and when all that censorship stuff was going on around swearing started, he started replacing every swear word he said on a stream, because he had VODs and then he had actual edited videos he put on his channel. he would replace every single swear his editors with the word YouTube. It's the same audio clip of YouTube. And he did that for 4 years. Every single video he came out with, he stuck with it for 4 years. And then finally, and they kept flagging it as a swear. They kept flagging it as like, censorship, whatever. And then you know what they finally did? They walked it back and they said, okay, all right, fine.
So he was like overdubbing with a clip that was somebody saying YouTube?
It was him saying YouTube.
Just
like that. Yeah, him saying YouTube.
Oh, weird.
Because he's like live streaming, so he's the only one talking, and then he would throw that over.
Yeah.
In his like monotone voice saying YouTube, and they eventually said, okay, fine. They changed their demonetization or censorship policy.
They tried to crack down on him though first.
Yeah, and he said he got enough support on Twitch that he didn't need the ad revenue from YouTube at all. So he said, you know what? I don't like this. I think it's silly. I'm going to stick with it. And he did it for 4 years.
He's not swearing, and it's just playing a clip of him saying YouTube.
Yeah.
And they still were like, no, that's not okay.
Yeah, I think so. Because eventually they I know it's a bit strange to talk about, and I'm sure I'm misremembering some details, but that's roughly how it went.
Wow, weird. Yeah, I know we used to be pretty careful about saying any swear words, but I think we're actually good to, because as long as you don't mark it like for children, I think you're good. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I swear like a sailor because I work in an auto shop. Not as an excuse, but this is a product of my environment. In fact, this D&D game is the least amount of times I swear at all in my life.
Guys, while we're waiting for Joel, pull up the stream and like the video. Use players.
Use guys. These guys over here.
I started watching The Sopranos.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Really? Nice, man.
And I won't talk about it because Joel's here.
I was watching it again. I watched it back in the day. I got to like the last season and then for whatever reason fell off. No reason, I think I just started doing other things. And then I started watching again with Brandon, my stepson, and he was really into it, but then kind of fell off. I think it was like a little too heavy, to be honest. Like, cause some of the stuff is pretty brutal.
I can see that, yeah.
So he got into watching like The Rookie, which is a pretty fun show, actually.
Oh, The Rookie's great.
Yeah, I love that show.
Love it.
It's way more lighthearted.
I have not seen The Rookie or The Sopranos, so I have nothing to contribute to this. Yeah,
Chris, I think you would love The Sopranos, man. If you I mean, I know you got a lot to do, but it's pretty good.
I'm way behind on my TV stuff because, the kids are just now old enough that we can actually have the time to watch grown-up shows.
Right.
But
there is an episode, Chris, of The Rookie where they include the Dropout show. And
I saw very recently, like I saw that was happening.
People didn't like that from the Dropout fan base. They did not like
backlash
that.
on it. Yeah.
You guys ever see the trailers for this Rescue 911 shows? It's like I think it's in
the meteors through the sky.
It just looks like the most stressful place to live. I would not want to live in that reality. It's like every weekend is a natural disaster. Every week. Yeah.
Did it relaunch, or are you talking about the really old school one? I just looked it up.
I think it's like 911. I think that's Los Angeles, or I forget.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, I'll have to find it now. It's
not Reno 911.
I think it's Angela Bassett. She's like one of the main characters.
Not Reno, no. Different, entirely different.
That's a different thing.
That's like Scary Movie for cop shows.
I'm kind of excited about the new Scary Movie that's going to come out, actually.
It's been like many years, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're focusing on like all the newer horror movies that have been released.
It's so much to work off of.
It looks pretty fun. I really like the first one. The ones after that, kind of less so, but I don't know. Looks like a lot of fun, at least.
Yeah, the first Scary Movie was amazing.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, oh, this is going to make us money.
From there.
Yeah.
Food. Where's the foot?
Diminishing returns, definitely. You gonna
Alright, let's
find
go
it,
kill this
Jason?
mage.
You got it or no?
Yeah, it's just called 911.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. This is where I get all my media recommendations from you guys. Use guys. Okay, let's get back into the game here.
Let's play a game. Let's play D&D.
We
Just watch Supernatural, man.
I'm gonna check that one out. Actually, I will write it down too.
Great.
The worst thing is when you get a recommendation and you're actually like on board with checking it out, but you completely forget. Completely forget what it was or.
Yeah.
Oh, I ordered the.
Man, I did want to watch that.
The Dragonlance Chronicles, the first trilogy of the Dragonlance series.
Like the books?
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. And
Great.
I'm not sure if I ever read it in the past because I have a number of them, but I'm pretty sure I at one point had 2 or 3 times as many Dragonlance books. I just don't know where they are. But so I started reading that last night. Super hyped about that. I've always loved those books.
Yeah.
But
Raceland
I've
Majer is like my favorite character in fantasy.
What's that? Which one?
Raceland.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Okay, anyways. We left off and... back to D&D.
Let's get back to dragging these dungeons.
Edward bravely rushed forward against these Drow warriors. So as you rush into this dark hallway, you see them one after another before you, Edward. Do you rush in close enough to be in melee with them, or do you stay back a pace? Just trying to visualize this.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much movement I have left after, coming in on the guy and stuff. How far away were they from us?
You can rush in and get face to face with them, but they have lingered back in the hallway after Durian told them to stop.
Okay, I will go about. I'll close about half the distance.
Okay, we'll say you find yourself.
I want to see like what they're gonna do.
Got it. Okay. You find yourself 10, 15 feet from the one that is foremost in the tunnel.
Do I, at just at this glance, do I see if any of them have the stone, the lodestone?
Not immediately.
Okay. Okay. I will stand there and, menacingly.
Of course. And you guys watch as Edward rushes forth into the tunnels. And then Petyr, you come in on the back of your dog?
This Mastiff.
You're muted.
Oh,
now
we don't even hear you.
Hello.
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 So joyous.
I'm coming in fast on their heels, bending on top of my Mastiff.
Okay.
My figurine of wonder, and what do I see in front of me? Because I know I'm a little bit behind Edward.
Sure. As you rush into the basement, you see Edward claw at the mage that Durian is holding hostage. The mage, badly bloodied, drops to one knee, but is still alive. And then you see Edward rush forward to confront. You see glistening blades in the dark hallway before you. You're in the basement. The mage is also in the basement, but basically held captive by Durian, almost dead. And you see that Edward has rushed forward down a narrow corridor, little more than 3 feet wide.
How further ahead is he than me?
What would you like to do?
If I feel like my best bet here is going to be Durian is looking pretty badly hurt. How big is this corridor? How tall?
6.5 feet tall.
That doesn't give us a lot of options. Let me see. In that case, I'm gonna hold action on. I'm gonna hold action, Ben, on a firebolt. I'm not gonna attack the mage. I'm gonna hold action if any of the other elves try to make it toward us. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt in their direction.
Okay. Then Desperado.
Yeah, so standing there, we kind of caught up to each other. First I'm gonna like put a hand on my friend Durian, and there's like a radiant energy is kind of like flash for a second. I'm gonna lay on hands for 10 hit points to Durian.
Thank you.
And just kind of scowl at the Drow mage for a moment, and then I'm gonna use my move to try and join my friend Edward in the hallway down the corridor.
Okay. Do you push past him or
glancing at
stay
the
behind?
glancing at the map as I go by. Sorry.
Oh,
What was that?
thank you. Fair point. If you would please make a dexterity check with advantage. Dexterity save.
Fine. Bad at those. Usually. Yeah.
Even with a cursory glance at the map, you're able to avoid the traps. Now, when you rush forward, do you stop behind Edward or move in front of him?
Is there enough room for us to be shoulder to shoulder?
No.
Not quite, eh?
But you can pass by.
No, I don't want to. He had a raging fury in him, like I haven't seen in a while. So I don't want to. I don't want to get in the way of that. I might just walk up behind him and then just gracefully briefly put a hand on his shoulder so he knows I'm there, and just be behind him.
Durian. I'm sorry, that's all from Desperado?
That's all for me. Yeah, thanks.
Durian, you have the mage manhandled. It's your turn.
I'm still holding him with my great axe around his midsection, looking at he's badly, badly injured. I'm going to walk towards the traps slowly. I'm going to say in his ear, "Now you tell me, honestly now, did you drop that back in that room?"
I dropped it in the tunnel. After you grabbed me.
Did you see any of your friends grab it?
I'm sure they would have. They're not imbeciles.
But I think you are, because you broke a piece, and I don't know if you have a god to pray to, but I think you should do that.
I made no attack against you.
You did steal the stone.
For leverage.
For leverage?
To keep you to your word, nothing more.
Yeah. To keep us to our word, huh?
What was I to bargain with?
How about your life? And I'm going to throw him into the trap in front of me.
I will have him make his save at disadvantage as he was forced into the trap. And from the ceiling quickly descends the latticework of webs, and they seem razor sharp as they cut into the Drow mage, and he falls to the ground slain outright.
Durian's going to leave him tangled in there and is going to advance into the tunnel. If the traps are not fully disarmed, because I don't know how many there are. I recall seeing a couple. I don't know if they all go off or at once or not. He's still gonna glance at the map on the wall and try as best as he can with the trap that went off, make his way through.
Sure. And I already had you check to see if you were hindered by the traps, you're able to make it to the other side of the basement. So when you move forward into the tunnel, do you want to move past Edward and Desperado?
I
Do you want to be face to face with the Drow?
think I am, yeah. I'm gonna go face to face with the Drow. I'm going to walk up to the one directly in front of us, and I'm going to say very lowly, "You give us what is ours, or else."
Edward growls behind him.
I thought that we were going to talk, but you've chosen the way of pain.
That a no?
They presented no motive to parlay.
We can make a
Then-
deal, and I will give this back to you.
No deal. You give it to us now. You've already trespassed. You've already stepped over the line. You give it to us. We still can talk. Just that you've hurt your position. Now hand it over.
I will not.
Fine. I didn't want to have to go down like this, and I'm going to attack him
Okay.
with my bloodthirsty great axe. And I will be doing this recklessly.
Okay.
I think the bless would have expired by now, guys, just for heads up.
Okay, good to know.
I think
Yeah.
it only lasts some.
Yeah, I'm going to just fully throw down. I'm gonna
And
cut
you
once.
cleave into the one before you with your battle axe.
Am I still? How long does haste last for? Am I still hasted, or am I gonna pass out very soon?
Haste lasts for a
You're-
minute, I think.
Yeah, so you're about on the precipice of it. Because
All right.
I think we casted this bless and haste at the same time.
We'll say this is the last round that haste is in effect. And bless.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Then I will do my second throw at him. I'm gonna great weapon master this because I do not want this guy to live. Attack the bless on there as well.
Oh my.
Oh, that's nice. Bless attacks onto that. Makes it easier to read.
And even in the narrow hallway, the drow is too mobile for you to hit it.
All right. And I'm going to disengage with my haste action behind my allies and then lean up against the wall as I get very sick all of a sudden. Oh, it's bad. And that's where I'll be. Get him, guys.
The elite warrior moves in quickly with his short sword and strikes twice against you.
I wanted to move behind Edward and
Oh.
Desperado. So I'm behind.
Gotcha.
I'm the last in the
Behind
3
me.
stack.
I'm in between you guys, yeah. I think Edward's in the front.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
This drow moves in
Edward would wanna
quickly
be-
against Edward and makes 2 attacks with his short swords. Wow. And both of them miss. And the Drow warrior steps back quickly, provoking an attack from Edward.
Oh, Edward will gladly take that. That is a... Oh,
and
ignore the bless. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, we get one more round blessed.
Okay.
Unfortunately, still, your claws are not swift enough to rend its flesh. The Drow warrior steps back. And you hear words of magic. And suddenly, Edward, you are illuminated in a dim light.
The mage?
And another warrior steps forward past the one that just retreated to strike at you. Oh, excuse me. Missing though. It swiftly retreats back into the hallway. And the third Drow, this one wearing chainmail, steps forward quickly. And this one wielding a scimitar tries to strike at you in narrow quarters. The first blow landing true. You'll take damage from the blade, and then you feel poison enter your veins as well.
Oh, no, I don't. I have, yeah.
Shoot.
I have the periapt of protection against poison, so I am immune to the poison condition and poison damage.
It's
Immune
crazy.
to poison damage?
It's crazy how often this comes into play for Edward. Like, all the time.
Yep.
Wow.
The poison condition and poison damage.
Immune.
Immune.
The second strike is true, but again, this poison blade has no effect on you, although it does slash into you. And as this one retreats, it gives a word of command. At the same time, he whips at you with a chain whip that he wields.
Also, just for the record, I do take half damage on the slashing damage too because I'm shifted.
Oh my goodness. And the whip, I'm assuming, does strike you.
Actually, no. Wait. No. My armor class is 19. I know it says 18 on the screen, but that's because I have I get a +1 to it when I'm shifted, though, as well. So in my shifted form, it's at a 19.
And at the command of what appears to be their captain, the other elite warrior dashes in to make an attack against you.
That will hit. Not much I can do about that one.
I'm sorry, Edward, were you illuminated with fairy fire? Or was it Durian? I can't remember.
I think it was me. It was me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Immunity to the poison damage is coming in so clutch. Okay. Nonetheless, the short sword strikes true. And it is, I'll type the amount. And
okay.
Wow. Okay. So that warrior who is not the leader stands before you still, Edward. And then it is upon you to act.
Well, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't forget Petyr is here.
This guy that just came after me. I'm gonna give him one of these, which isn't gonna much, but I'm gonna give him one of these. It's probably not gonna do much either. And one of these.
Your first two strikes find it's the Drow's shield, but the third one is true.
Okay. And then I will just stand right in front of him, just claws out, like that pose that Wolverine always made in the comics or in the animated series, when he was like right in front of everybody and just like the claws open, like that.
Yeah.
Like that, basically. Just full like come at me.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Pete. And is that all from Edward?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, Peter, you had readied your firebolt. If you would please make that attack retroactively here.
You're muted.
Sorry, I forget. It's gonna be firebolt.
Oh,
I reroll for those. Oh,
yeah,
my
you
god,
roll
I'm
one.
so happy that I'm halfling sometimes. That's much better, much better.
Nice. Okay.
There you go.
And the firebolt strikes the first drow that moved against your allies.
Fantastic. And yeah, that'll be my reaction.
It does bring it to your turn now, Peter.
Okay. Do I have enemies in front of me, or do I have to move forward?
Yeah, you're behind us, I think.
I mean, you're behind them, but you can
I have
see
vision
them.
on. All...
You can see them beyond your allies.
And how many drow can I see?
3.
You don't say. Oh, perfect.
Peter, don't fireball us in here. We're all gonna die in a tunnel collapse.
I'm not gonna do that.
You know what?
Guys.
Screw it. Do it.
Do it,
Go
Peter.
I'm gonna use.
We have the blessing of my lady on us, so if you did that, we would come out on top.
I feel like they're pretty dexterous, so I feel like we have a disadvantage there regardless. But instead of that, I'm going to cast at a 4th level, Ben, hold person.
Oh.
Okay.
So that'll be on all 3 of them. So I'm going to need some wisdom saves. Fail. Succeed. And fail unless they have advantage.
No, you're good.
So that's 2 of them are paralyzed in fear as I lock eyes with them. The last one manages to shrug it off. And I'll just point to my allies. Those 2 first. That'll be the end of my turn, Ben.
Okay, very good. And so we'll just say that the one nearest is still moving and able. The one standing foremost in the hall in front of Edward. And wow, that is harsh. And the elite warrior again engages in swordplay against Edward, trying to strike out for 7 piercing damage. Again, the full effect of this blow not realized because of Edward's altered form. And again, he slices into you. The Drow almost seems surprised that his strikes are not dealing far more damage or, even especially poisoning you, Edward, as he kind of looks futilely at the blades in his hands. And I will make saves for the other 2 at the end of their turn.
That'll succeed. That'll fail.
Okay. One of the warriors is able to shake off the paralysis spell. The other is not. Edward, it is your turn.
I feel like we've skipped me a few times.
And me.
Have I?
I haven't acted yet in this this corridor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's my fault. Let's see here.
I'm not sure where I am.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah, I absolutely did. So far, it's just Edward and Peter versus the Drow. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We've been doing all right, all things considered.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We'll have Desperado and then Durian go, and then I think we'll be caught up, and we'll continue from there. So, Desperado, go ahead.
So there's 2 held, right? There's 2 that are like
there's
stunned
one being
or frozen
now.
Sorry.
There's one being held now because they just had their turn.
Oh, and they got to right.
Yeah.
Without retconning too much, yeah. One of them still held. The nearest one to you, though, has full use of its faculties.
Would I be able to hit it with my bow? I'm behind, being behind my friend Edward.
You can certainly try.
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And running, I'm just kind of run my hand along the edge of my bow as I do it, casting some words of magic, and then I release an arrow.
Okay.
That's gonna miss.
The first arrow, trying to avoid Edward, you just shoot it into the ceiling accidentally.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But then pulling another arrow from my quiver in rapid movement, just so it's so like natural, and I just loose the second arrow.
Wow. And you find that
horrible.
sweet spot over Edward's shoulder, and it strikes true.
And as this arrow kind of digs into the drow, these like vines and like thorns like try to wrap around this drow as the ensnaring strike from my bow kind of tries to envelop this thing. So it's going to do a little bit of extra damage.
Cool.
And then I need a strength save. It is.
Oh, it does not have enough to fight free.
DC 14. I'll just throw it in the chat for you. But it is, I believe, restrained.
So a writhing mass of thorny vines appears and basically holds it restrained.
Deal some damage on its turn.
Yeah, it'll take damage on its next turn. Yeah. You can actually ignore the ensnaring strike damage. Yeah, that's only on its own turn. And that'll be for me.
Okay,
I'll get 2 more arrows ready though.
Okay. Durian, go ahead, please.
All right, guys, I'm ready. Oh, and the haste wears off on me as I lean against the wall, and I'm now stunned for a turn. So that's me.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I skipped you guys twice.
No, because I've only had one round of actual combat in this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Same here.
It feels like it's twice because Peter shot a firebolt and then went. I believe. I don't know, but I think it's only been one go around.
Okay. Yeah, I do believe so. Okay, and then we're back to Edward, right?
Yeah. Good job, guys.
I don't know, man. You tell us.
I know. Gosh, who's in charge here?
I think
Who's doing
we all.
what?
I think we all know what's going to happen here. Edward's squared up. He's going to continue to be squared up. And hiya.
Wow. Okay.
And
Just
give him
restrain.
another one.
Help at all.
And the drow is easy pickings before you.
Okay. Is he down or is he?
He is effectively bloodied.
All
You
right.
have advantage on a restraint.
Yeah,
this
you have
is
advantage on those attacks if it helps.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you could crit.
Okay. Can we just count that as like my first attack, and then I'll roll a crit one, or I'll roll a crit one. I'll roll one with advantage for the second, just to see if I crit
Sure.
it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just to see if we crit it. Nope.
No.
Okay. So that, ignore that one.
Nonetheless, you strike down this elite warrior, blooding and then felling it.
All right, great. So those are my 3 attacks, and then I will. I'll go ahead and move up towards the next one.
So I'm sorry, those count as 2 of your attacks. Right, the first 2 rolls.
I killed it with the first 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then can I move to the next one and use my bonus action attack?
You
Yes.
mean the paralyzed one?
Uh-oh.
I mean, I already rolled an attack with advantage, so I guess we can just roll with that.
So it'd be an auto crit.
So I was picturing the first 2 rolls that you made were the first attack at advantage, and then the next roll that you actually made advantage was the second attack. So
I do
if
need
you can
to
make
roll
the
one
third
more.
attack, please.
Yeah.
With
Oh man,
advantage.
give me another chance to crit, Ben. Okay,
Sure,
I
let's see
guess.
it.
Watch me do it. Ah, dang.
No, it's
Saw
an
that
auto.
green come up, but it was the bless.
It's
Oh.
an auto crit.
We're not blessed anymore, right?
It's an auto crit though.
Oh, it's an auto crit.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 27.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What the hell?
And it is a fierce strike. However, the warrior is not yet bloodied. And then is Petyr.
Can I lunge in there with my on my dog and try to hit it with my action?
What are you, a cavalry member?
I mean, it's a rare opportunity where I have advantage.
Let's see.
On a melee attack, and
Here comes Petyr with the dagger.
I'm gonna stab him with my dagger, and I'm gonna
Okay.
do a booming blade on this.
Okay.
So for
Oh.
some extra damage, hopefully.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That's a thing.
Petyr on a mastiff going down a tunnel.
Boom.
Hiya.
Didn't
What
even
is
need the auto.
I know. So that's a 4 from the dagger, a D8 from booming blade, so another 8.
So
And,
from the dagger is 8 total because it's the D4 plus your dex plus 1.
Mhm.
Yeah, my dex is
Okay.
3 plus. Yeah.
Okay,
so
so
8
8.
plus
And
another
then-
8, so 16.
Okay. Wow. Solid.
That's a solid dagger stab.
Hell yeah.
And you bloody the
nasty.
warrior.
And I'm standing right on him. I'm not letting him get away.
Okay. And then Desperado.
Full respect to my friend Petyr and getting in there. I'm gonna try and shoot one of the drow behind. Or I guess I can't. Cause probably got to shoot through these guys. All right, I'll just shoot the guy that's held. I was just thinking it might be harder to shoot something behind, so I might as well shoot the ones that I can hit.
Sure, the nearest enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They do have
2
a slight
arrows.
bonus to their AC, but that's just what you'll have to deal with here. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to shoot the one that is in front of my friend Petyr. Oh, boom, boom. Oh,
Very nice. Well placed arrows strike your enemy.
I'll just stay there.
Okay. Durian, you are next. You may rush forward to attack. You will need to retreat afterwards, as Edward is still face to face with the enemy. But you
That's
can make your attack.
it's fine by me. All right, guys. Oh my! Oh, Petyr's ahead on a dog with a knife. I gotta get up and see this, and I'm gonna walk forward and pass everybody. Like, oh, good. Hold on. Hello, everybody. All right, man. You lived your last day. I'm sorry about this, and I'm just going to just swing into this captain. And if it's an auto crit, then it would be. I have this written down. It's there. I'm just gonna roll to hit, and we'll see how that goes. And I'll do it again. I could do a little bit extra, but I don't want to chance it. So
And the drow who seemed to be in command spills forward onto the ground, slain by the bloodthirsty great axe of swift death.
And as he's cut down and the paralysis ends, Durian's gonna walk up a little bit more onto the stepping on the body of the captain, is going to use his bonus action to recklessly attack this final warrior here.
Okay.
You've done messed up, son.
Who's that?
I don't do that much. I do
the
connect.
Warrior holds its shield up, and your
All right.
axe just buries into the shield.
You've bested me in the line of combat, and I'm going to try to leave.
Okay. So you try to retreat back into the line here, and the Drow.
Well, actually, could I? Can I try and get behind him? I don't suppose that's possible because I have to move through.
Yeah, rules of D&D, you can't really move through the enemy to.
Can I just stay where I am then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just standing
I
on
think
the
I'd
house
be
captain,
fine with getting
menacing.
stabbed.
Yeah. And as you do, you see that the warrior before you just pulls out what looks like a small piece of fur, and maybe a bit of coal drops upon the ground, and then darkness explodes around you, consuming all of you. And you're all trapped in magical darkness, and you hear just the soft footfalls of the Drow fleeing deeper into the tunnel. Yes.
Actually, Ben,
I have blind sight.
I have devil sight.
Okay.
Can I try to swing out?
Is this the one?
You are. Sorry, Peter.
Is this the one that I'm standing in front of?
So the one that you were just in front of was slain, and then Durian stepped onto his dead body to attack this one who was last in line. So Durian would be the one who can take an attack of opportunity if he wishes. As the enemy flees, make your attack at disadvantage.
Figured as much. Oh.
You connect with your axe. You just hear a cry of pain as the Drow
he's running
deeper into the underworld. Do you guys pursue?
I mean, I have vision on him, so, and I should be able to outrun him as well with the dog.
You chase down the final Drow warrior and cut him down, slaying him in the darkness. You find the bobbin that is the Locke Stone on the house captain.
All right. Good job, team.
You also
guys.
find magical short sword on each of the elite warriors and a magical scimitar. These are +1 weapons.
Wow.
I can't use any of these.
I wouldn't mind taking that magical scimitar if there's no objections.
I would actually. I like those short swords. That'd be nice. Nice option.
Everybody.
All right.
I don't use them very much, but once in a while.
Can I check the altar?
Peter, I'm sorry?
Can I check the altar to make sure it's undamaged?
As you guys return, is there anything else you want to do as far as the Drow corpses go?
I'm taking them. I'm not leaving evidence
Pulling them
behind.
back into the basement?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do so...
And the wizard.
Sorry,
Mage,
Desperado?
I was just saying, and the mage as well. We would bring him as well with us, yeah.
Okay.
And check his pockets.
You find a component pouch on the mage. Nothing more. They seem outfitted purely for battle. No personal effects, no wealth upon them. Peter, you retreat into the basement to check out the altar room, and as you do, you see that the door has been closed, and you see thin, spindly tentacles reaching out around whatever would be the cracks in the door. And the room, as you return to the basement, is unnaturally warm and humid, and it smells rank, worse than Durian does. And the warmth is similar to the warmth that you would experience standing next to Durian.
Catching a stray here.
All right.
In my mind, I'm like, they have their own Durian. Really?
Smells familiar.
The stench burns your nostrils and catches in your throat. And again, there are thin, spindly tendrils reaching out through the indiscernible, ooh, I can do this one, indiscernible cracks in the door that leads to the altar room. If you guys would please, as you return to the basement, make wisdom checks. Wisdom saving throws.
Are we all within
Oh yeah, we're
range
all
of
tight.
our? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing
I'd
like
say
some
we're all-
eldritch machinations to
We're gonna use a luck
And-
point on this, Ben.
end the combat.
For advantage on this wisdom save.
Okay.
And add a 3 to that.
Wow. You feel something scratching at your mind. The sudden longing for the belongings of your allies. But it fades from your thoughts.
And I'm going to let my allies know what's ahead.
Okay.
So that's like
Not
that's evil, right?
not good. No,
Okay.
Not good at all.
Could you disarm that?
Can I try I want to try if it has a mind. I want to try to connect to it. If it is like the tentacles of a creature, right?
How do you do
I
so?
I have the ability to create a mental connection with any creature that I can see.
Okay.
So if this is part of a creature, I will try to connect to its mind. Sorry, let me pull it up.
Hey Chris, I hope you're ready to play Call of Cthulhu very soon because it seems like we're headed in that direction. Peter's about to make a weird deal.
I've transitioned the campaign over.
Peter, make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, this is great. Awesome.
Yeah, this is in your wheelhouse, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll use an inspiration on this. Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, buddy. Add a +3 to this. So that's 15?
You feel emptiness in your mind, burdened, blasted, a sharp pain in your mind, and thoughts of wealth that you have desired, even wealth that you have not desired, pass through your mind, and you take 34 damage.
Oh, no.
You're not able to connect mentally with this.
You see like some blood coming down my nose.
Hey, you just kind of stood there and stared at the door, and now you got a nosebleed. You all right?
Gold. Coins.
What?
Many.
Huh?
Wealth. Riches.
Peter, should you sit down for a moment, maybe?
Are you doing like words of affirmation right now? A bit of a weird time to do it.
And the many tendrils upon the wall before you separate from the wall, and they reach out to the group of you who have gathered before the door.
Oh no.
And they try to constrict you, wrapping around you swiftly, and it is hard to escape their grasps. If you would all please make athletics or acrobatics checks trying to escape from these tendrils.
Definitely going with acrobatics on that one.
Ignore
Hey.
that.
Yikes.
Blast,
Yikes.
whatever it is.
Okay.
Hey, get off of me, man.
Not great.
Desperado and Edward, you feel drained, utterly cold, but you begin to sweat, and you will take 27 necrotic damage.
So we
And-
didn't manage to get away then with our rolls.
Edward and Desperado.
27?
Yes,
Necrotic?
27.
Oh,
Peter-
Edward's bloody.
Peter and Durian, you fend off the tendrils that grasp at you, trying to wrap around you, trying to hold you. However, Desperado and Edward, you also are afflicted by greed as thoughts of riches, luxury, belongings flit through your minds and take hold there. And as the tendrils release you, you feel compelled to try to take the thing that is of the most value that you can see. So somebody's standing next to you, and you can see that I asked in the Discord earlier what your most valuable items would be. I would encourage you to just act at random as far as who you try to take a thing from. But nice. Desperado, we'll have you go first, as you are just, your mind is overwhelmed by an insatiable greed.
I think to set it up, as soon as they get released from the wall, I'm going to start dragging both of them back towards the basement. Like, all right, enough playing with the cursed door. We'll figure this out later.
Nice, Ben. I love it.
And Desperado, who do you try to take something from? Edward, Petyr, or Durian?
I'm trying to remember what might really catch my.
Sure, you notice that Edward has a long flowing magical cloak that he wears. Durian.
Oh yeah, I'll just try and grab Edward's cloak. Yeah, for sure. Okay. That sells it, Ben.
Okay, if you would please, if you guys can have a grapple contest, please. Edward, Desperado reaches out and grasps the cloak upon your back, trying to rip it off of your shoulders.
Okay. What are we doing? You said
yeah, you can use acrobatics or athletics as you wish.
Oh shoot, sorry, I should do athletic. I'd probably do acrobatics, sorry.
Oof.
Oh, nice.
Edward, you're able to turn out of Desperado's grasp and you hold on to your own cloak. However, your own, lust for riches overwhelms you, and you too reach out to try to take something from somebody.
Yes. I rolled a die to see. So what I will do is after Desperado tries to take my cloak and I fight him off from it, as Durian's trying to drag us around, I'll put Durian in between us. And from behind him,
Whoa, man, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He tried to take my cloak. There's something wrong with Desperado. We need to deal with that. He's trying to take things from me. There's something, he got cursed or something.
I know, you're usually the one that goes crazy, but
as I'm doing that to Durian and talking and pointing at Desperado, I'm gonna slide a hand behind and try to lift his gold pouch off his belt.
Okay. Let's can you make a sleight of hand or dexterity check against Durian's perception, please?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. It's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Ah.
That guy, hey, Desperado, stop freaking, hey, get out of there. You want something, you could just ask for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was trying to, he got me all, I was just pushing you out. Desperado, what is wrong with you?
Petyr, you usually steal from people.
It's just so nice.
I feel so left out. I feel so left out.
The cloak is just so nice, Deadwood. I feel like it would look better on my person than on yours.
It's quite nice.
And
which is why I intend to keep it.
What is
you do catch Edward red-handed.
Oh my goodness! Calm yourselves, both of you. What's going on?
You possess the Locke Stone, the bobbin, wrapped in fine spider
I'm holding
silk.
on to this thing. I don't trust either of these guys with it now.
The door, though,
is just holding it up so we can't get to it.
Is still closed. Tendrils, the very ones that have caused this madness, still reaching out into the room. What do you all do?
Ben, do I get the feeling like this is a creature, like it has a mind?
Petyr, make a knowledge of Arcana check, please.
7.
Whatever mind this thing may have, it is too powerful, too dangerous for your magic to penetrate. You know that tentacles are reminiscent of Girabulsh, the world beast, the primordial entity that the world of Gira is built upon.
I will let my allies know this. This is not a mere creature. This is this might be something beyond us.
Do you think it's angry that this, and I hold up the bobbin, has left the room?
I think this is something completely alien. I don't think it has anything to do with the stone at all.
If that's acting like that here, you think Kevin and the others are safe right now?
I don't think anyone is safe close to that thing. If it can do what it did to me, to everyone here, we'd be dead very quickly.
I think Durian is going to, in the tunnel, he's going to try and collapse it after the door to the altar, so that the path that the dryads, they're not anywhere near here, the drow that we're taking to get in, I cut it off.
The
so
tunnel that goes
just,
deep into the underground.
Yeah, I want to cut it off after the room so that there's a dead end.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm a strong man and I have a hammer.
Ben, when Durian goes to do that, can I try and steal his coin purse?
Oh no.
Yes.
Question is how?
Well, you're not paying attention. You're trying to collapse a tunnel.
If you would please, Desperado, make a dexterity check against Durian's perception.
All right. How do I do this?
Desperado, you lift his coin purse off of him.
That's
I love it.
That's 348 gold and 76 platinum.
I'm still under the spell, right? Like the mind control.
It would appear so.
He was like, no.
No,
Edward
did that.
Edward, what do you most covet now that you would seek to take?
I am going to hang on. I'm looking back at the Discord to see what everybody loves so much.
And Durian, just to confirm, you do have a hammer, not only your axe.
Yes, I have Cyrus's hammer.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah,
from all that time ago.
Yep.
I'm going to try to take Desperado's coveted weapon.
Or you could try to take my coin purse.
Nah. Take your coin purse from Desperado.
Desperado, I imagine, still has his weapon at hand.
That's true.
Probably.
Okay. So I would.
Did he?
Actually, I would have to sheathe it to grab it. It's probably sheathed, Ben. It might be easier for him to take.
Okay. Very good. Okay, if you would please, a dexterity or sleight of hand against Desperado's perception.
You know what Edward will do is, and I'll roll it, but just thematically, the way he would try to do it is he's gonna come up and try to just use his claw and just cut the scabbard and everything from the belt.
Oh, nasty.
So
okay.
All right, what am I doing? Sleight of hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Hang on. Let me get back onto my character sheet.
Is Peter just witnessing these people steal from me and each other?
Like, what's going on? What's going on?
It's like a spectator sport for him.
My thing.
Edward, indeed, you take the Desperado's blessed sword swiftly, easily, without him noticing. If you guys would please... I'm sorry. If you would please make wisdom saving throws, Edward and Desperado.
It's oh yeah. Sorry.
Edward, you still feel the desire to increase your wealth. increase your standing and take more from these people who you're with. Of course, why do they deserve what they have any more than you deserve it? However, Desperado, you have shaken yourself free from this spell.
As I do that, Ben, I'll just grab that my pants don't fall down.
Oblivious to all of this, Durian is facing the end and is looking at like, how do I do this? How do I collapse a tunnel? I got javelin, I got a hammer.
And Durian, I imagine you laying into the tunnel with your hammer, right?
Yeah, I wanted to almost take like a javelin that's like a good quality one and try to use it as like a chisel almost.
Oh, okay.
And hit that with the hammer to like break apart some rock. I don't know how else I'm gonna do it.
Again, this passage is not ornate or well crafted. It is, simply been dug out, burrowed for passage. So with some time, you're able to chip away at this and, bring large boulders, large sections of the wall and ceiling down to cover the hallway. Edward, acting on your impulses, you try yet again to take something of value from one of your allies.
Is Petyr right next to me? Is Petyr nearby?
Yes.
Okay, because I've already taken what Desperado has, and Durian's too far away. He's wandering off, being all noble.
I also
have
have Durian's coin purse now, Chris, if that helps too.
No, that's all right. I will just casually walk past Petyr and let's see, what's Petyr got?
Are you stealthy? Or are you like stealthing, or is it clear that you're walking right to me?
It's clear that I'm walking past you.
Because I've seen you like try to grab stuff from other people now a few times.
Yeah, I'm like walking past you without making it seem like I'm walking past you. I'm just walking this direction, and you happen to be there, kind of thing.
Right.
What is like immediately noticeable on Petyr that he doesn't have tucked away in a pocket or something that might be a little shiny?
I think the thing you'd probably want the most is probably my bag of holding.
Ooh, yeah.
That gets you everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like
That's
right
a big
there.
score.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Because Petyr's so much shorter than I am.
Hey, so much is like, that's rude.
Petyr is somewhat shorter than I am.
Thank you.
So I'm going to pretend like I don't see him and do the old oh dear, I'm sorry. So, and like kind of dust him off and fix him. Sorry about that, friend, and try to slip the bag off of him that way.
Okay. The bag of holding is large, and Petyr has been observing you.
I'm gonna try to
taking from Desperado.
Edward's not a crook. He's not supposed to be good at this. Okay,
Also,
this is fine.
Also, Petyr lived in
This
the
is my
Feywild, fending off I assume fending off thieves like a lot of the time.
Edward, please make a deception check with disadvantage. And Petyr, if you would please.
Deception check. Okay.
I feel
that's fine.
I feel
No, it's fine.
An insight or even a perception check would be in order.
That's a 0. Don't bother.
I mean, that's how it's gonna go down.
I can't roll lower than 0. I can't.
Edward clumsily, walks into you, tries to pull the bag of holding, but it's
pulling
tight.
on the bag with the one hand.
Yeah, and it's
Doing a
tightly
move
in
that
Petyr's
Petyr-
grip.
Can I do like an acrobatics check to like donkey roll and make him trip on himself?
Yes.
Yes, please. Somebody stop me, please.
Somebody stop me. As Edward does a move that Petyr has done to other people before, surely. The old tripping sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Petyr, you roll out of the way, and you're able to wrest the bag of holding out of Edward's hands, but it does not end, with Edward falling upon the ground. Edward, will you make a wisdom saving throw, please, with advantage?
God, please, will I make it? With advantage. Even Ben's
yes,
like, all right,
having
that's
been
enough.
thwarted.
Hey,
oh, wow.
There we go.
And you feel yourself again, although a little bit richer.
All right, guys, I've collapsed the tunnel. Are you all done having fun back there?
And the
I just found all
presence-
kinds of money. Yeah.
Oh, how much? You just got rich? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Found this pouch of gold.
The presence of these tentacles lending to your madness. You feel them trying to encroach upon your state of mind.
All right, well, I've done my job. I'm going to go back to the basement where I can't be thieved upon anymore, I guess. That's what we're doing now. You guys can stay down here if you want. I'm going to go check with Kevin.
You mean go back to
Yeah,
the
I'm going to come with
warehouse?
you, Durian. I think this is yours, Durian. I don't know how it got on my person, but and I give you back your coin
Yeah,
purse.
sure. I take it.
Desperado, wait, don't go down there yet. I'm sorry. I took this from you? I don't know what came over me. I just took it. And I hand him back his weapon.
It must be the same way I got Durian's coin purse. You know, I'll strap my belt back on my person.
As they're doing
Did
this,
you feel suddenly like you just deserved everything?
Yeah, it's like it's like I just wanted for it all, and it was all to be mine and only mine.
Yeah, it was weird.
And everything that you had should be mine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Peter, how do you live like this every day?
you guys don't.
Little guy, you know.
This is what.
Peter's like, I must have failed that save too. That's weird.
You guys
What?
saved?
While they're doing this, man, can I try to pickpocket Edward?
That's fair.
It's not a try. You're going to do it. You have like
go.
plus 12. It's going to work.
Edward, is Peter successful in pickpocketing you?
I'm gonna just say, yeah, he probably will be. Edward's too locked in this conversation with Desperado.
Okay.
As he's apologizing and doing it, I'm gonna come up behind him and I'm just gonna say, well, I guess I have to apologize as well.
I don't.
Zia, were you under the influence of it as well, Peter?
I must have been.
Oh
don't,
goodness. That's
I
all
don't,
right. We
no.
understand it was.
Am I the only sane person here?
You are the wisest one amongst us,
Yeah.
Durian.
And a smart decision you made, my friend Durian, and bringing down that tunnel. That was a smart move.
I don't know how
Well
long
played
that's,
there, my friend.
I don't know how long that's gonna hold it. And we've locked ourselves out of the altar
No,
room.
I did it past
No,
the
we've
other
just
room.
Right,
left the Drow
passage that goes
home.
to below the earth. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made sure the Drow didn't have an easy entrance. That's all I did. I blocked this path off from them. I don't want to block off this room, cursed as it may be.
I don't know how we're gonna get rid of that thing.
You're the magic guy. You figure it out.
I fear this is beyond my abilities. I think we might need some priests.
My friends, we have just fought off 3 waves of the giants, you know, and we've come quite proficient in setting the plan. So we could probably come up with something had we the rest and time to gather our wits about us.
Think we could get Sokel from Riverside to come up here? She's a cleric.
I think we need researchers. I think we need more
And you
information on
feel
whatever that is.
heavy in the room, the presence of these tentacles. And although, Peter, you were not able to sense or feel its mind, you do feel as though something is listening. Whatever this creature is, hearing your thoughts, hearing your plans.
Don't like it.
Well, every time we've tried to come down here and figure something else, more giants have shown up. So I'm gonna go upstairs and see if more are showing up or not. You guys can stay down here and steal from each other all you want. I'm leaving. And Durian's just gonna go back.
And do the
Get
group
up
of
with
you
Kevin.
join Durian in returning to
Yeah,
the warehouse?
I'll follow Durian, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go as well. Yeah.
I want to try one thing.
Okay.
Seeing it as it's a group of like magical tentacles coming out of that area, I want to try using my own. If I can, I'm gonna burn the last spell slot I have to cast Everard's Black Tentacles and try to force it back.
Whoa.
Interesting. Pentacle v tentacle.
Two eldritch monsters fighting
Fight
each
fire
other.
with fire, right? Okay.
I might get censored for
Or this
that.
place.
Ben's like, this is cool.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I gotta throw something at you, Ben.
Fight tentacle with tentacle.
That's it.
Wow. Okay.
We're gonna look back and Peter's body's just like dismembered. Oh, I don't know what he did, but he's dead.
I had a good run. I had a
Durian,
fun time.
Edward, Desperado take their leave of the basement, feeling this, overwhelming sense of dread hanging over them. Whatever thing this is, knowing them, knowing what they're planning, hearing them, hearing and seeing their plans. Petyr remains, feeling as though his magic should be able to overcome whatever this threat is, this being. And Petyr, you summon black tentacles from the depth, your own monstrosity here against these tentacles. And there's a brief moment where your tentacles become visible, and they wrestle against the tendrils that are, trying to find their way out of the altar room. And they become intertwined and rapidly tie themselves up amongst each other. And there's a burst of energy that consumes you, Petyr. Your vision goes blank. You feel removed, as though you are somewhere else now. And that's where we'll end the adventure for tonight.
He's got to give you the week to make your new character.
Yeah, of course.
And yes, as I said, that is where we will end the adventure for tonight. And we'll play again next week. See what happens. What happened.
My goodness. Well, it was fun playing with you guys.
Damn, Petyr was cool. He did so much. Right after the whole thieving stuff was being resolved, I was gonna have Durian like sit down next to Petyr and be like, "Look, man, I feel like out of everybody here, you and I are like best buds. We watch this whole soap drama thing go on between these two, whatever's happening there. It's like you and I, you never hurt me in combat. We're cool, and now he's just dead in the ether." Gone
We'll
forever.
see. Good game, guys.
We'll see.
I'll bring
guys, that was
the stream
great.
to a close, and we will see what comes of this.
Awesome. That was a good session.
Oh my goodness.
Great session, man.
Yeah,
I just want to say I have no regrets. This is